Rich homie Quan's girlfriend, Amber Williams, has finally broken her silence about a tragic event that has left her deeply shaken. On September 7, she shared her first statement regarding the devastating loss of her son's father. Quan tragically passed away at his home on Thursday, September 5, at the age of 34. In her heartfelt message, Amber expressed that the pain of losing Quan is unbearable. She went on to express her gratitude for the overwhelming support and love that has poured in for the beloved Atlanta rapper and thanked those who have reached out to her during this heartbreaking time. "I'm traumatized by a moment that will forever haunt my mind," Amber wrote in her Instagram stories, poignantly capturing the deep impact of Quan's passing. Just hours after rich homie Quan's family confirmed his passing on September 5, TMZ released the distressing 911 call made by Amber Williams. In the recording, her voice cracked with emotion as she described to the dispatcher how long the Atlanta rapper had been unresponsive and the horrifying condition she found him in. Amber explained that Quan had fallen asleep on the couch the night before, on Wednesday. The following morning, as she left to drop their children off at school, she gently placed a blanket over him. However, upon returning home, she realized something was terribly wrong. Quan hadn't moved. With growing concern, she checked on him and made the chilling discovery that he had no pulse, wasn't breathing, and had foam coming from his mouth. The Fulton County morgue has yet to officially confirm the cause of rich homie Quan's death, leaving the public in a state of uncertainty. However, rumors have begun swirling, fueled in part by remarks from those who were once close to the rapper. Fellow artist Boozy, among others, has sparked speculation that the cause may have been a drug overdose. While the circumstances remain unclear, Amber Williams, Quan's longtime partner, has been forced into the public eye, addressing not only her grief but also the rumors that have begun to circulate. Despite the painful loss, Amber is resolute in her stance, making it clear that she has nothing to prove when it comes to her 15-year relationship with rich homie Quan. She and the rapper, known for his hit Lifestyle, shared a deep bond that spanned nearly 2 decades. Together, they co-parented 2 sons, 10-year-old Royal Lamar and 3-year-old Lair Leonis. In addition to their shared children, Quan also fathered 2 other sons, Devin and Kozan, from previous relationships. In a heart-wrenching statement posted to her Instagram stories, Amber opened up about the immeasurable pain she's enduring. "I have nothing to prove because my love for my other half was always shown," she wrote, emphasizing the transparency and depth of their relationship. "I had nothing to hide. Please respect me and the family at this time. Our house is no longer a home. I'm completely heartbroken. 15 years gone. I'll never be the same. This is a complete nightmare. We never could let go, but you didn't have to leave me like this." As the mourning continues and the public waits for further details about Quan's cause of death, Amber's message serves as a stark reminder of the profound human cost of this tragedy. Though many may speculate and question, her focus remains on grieving the man she loved, the father of her children, and the partner who, for better or worse, was by her side for nearly half of her life. It seems that rich homie Quan's girlfriend has taken a more subtle approach in addressing the flood of photos and videos that have surfaced since his passing, showing him in intimate and seemingly affectionate situations with various women. These circulating images have stirred up considerable speculation and chatter online, but rather than directly responding to the situation, she appears to be indirectly acknowledging it. Among the women who have shared these personal moments with Quan, rapper Erica Banks has been at the forefront of the controversy. At least 4 women, including Banks, have released photos and videos that paint a picture of Quan enjoying close interactions with them. This has led to a wave of emotions among his fans and followers, particularly as the content was released after his death. One particularly striking post showed Quan lying on Erica Banks' lap and playfully kissing her cheeks. It was this post that drew the most attention and, ultimately, backlash from internet users. Many fans felt that this display was inappropriate, given the timing and the context in which it was shared. The outcry became so intense that Banks was pressured into removing the post altogether. In her original caption, Banks had attempted to explain the tender nature of the moment she shared with Quan. She stated that all he had wanted was to find happiness again, suggesting that their relationship brought him some measure of peace and joy in what may have been a difficult period of his life. Her words painted a picture of a man searching for solace and comfort, perhaps in the arms of those who made him feel at ease. Banks also expressed gratitude for the time they spent together, emphasizing that she was glad they could create such peaceful and memorable moments during his lifetime. Her statement hinted at a deep, emotional connection with the late rapper, one that she cherished, despite the controversy now surrounding it. However, the backlash that followed was swift and severe. Many fans viewed her post as being in poor taste, especially given the sensitive timing of Quan's death. Others questioned the intentions behind sharing such intimate moments publicly, with some accusing her of trying to seek attention or capitalize on his passing. Despite the backlash and the removal of the post, Erica Banks has remained notably silent on the matter since. She has yet to formally address the criticisms or explain her decision to share those personal memories with the public. For now, it seems that her initial words, and the visual reminders of her time with Quan, will continue to linger in the minds of those who followed his career and personal life. The situation remains a point of discussion, with many waiting to see if Banks or any of the other women involved will speak out again as the story continues to evolve. Rich homie Quan's passing has sent shockwaves through his loved ones, and while his girlfriend has taken a more subtle approach in dealing with the tragedy, his father has now also broken his silence. On Friday, September 6, Quan's father stepped forward to publicly express the immeasurable grief that has engulfed him since losing his son. In his initial statement, he spoke with a raw and palpable sense of devastation, describing the pain as utterly unbearable. His words were laced with heartbreak, offering the world a glimpse into the deep emotional turmoil that comes with the loss of a child. The bond between a father and son is irreplaceable, and Quan's death shattered that connection in an instant, leaving his father grappling with an overwhelming sense of loss. As if the weight of his grief wasn't enough, on Saturday, September 7, Quan's father shared an even more personal reflection that added to the profound sorrow he was feeling. He recounted the plans he and Quan had made just the week before the rapper's untimely death, plans that were supposed to be filled with joy, laughter, and a sense of bonding that only family can provide. They had intended to spend some much-needed quality time together, a moment where life's daily stresses would be set aside in favor of reconnecting and enjoying each other's company. These plans, which now feel like fragments of a distant dream, were cruelly snatched away, never to be realized. For Quan's father, this memory carries an extra layer of heartache, not just because of the loss of his son, but because of the unfulfilled moments they will never have the chance to share. It is the kind of sorrow that lingers in the quiet moments, the unrealized possibilities that now weigh heavy on his heart. The thought of what could have been, a day filled with laughter, conversation, and the warmth of father-son connection, only deepens his grief, turning what was once a hopeful plan into a source of pain. The void left by Quan's passing is not only defined by the physical absence of his presence but also by the emotional and relational bonds that have been severed in his wake. His father's words serve as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the suddenness with which cherished moments can be taken away. This loss is not just the loss of a famous rapper, but the personal loss of a son, a brother, a friend, and a companion. The plans that once represented hope and happiness are now mere memories of what will never be, leaving his father to navigate the heartache of moving forward without him.